Hi everyone, welcome to my video. Today in this video we are going to model this part. Let's model it step by step together. Firstly we open a new part in SOLIDWORKS and then on top plane I do create one sketch. Later on here to line and I select both of them and make construction geometry. Angle between two objects is 45 and they have equal length. You can make it by clicking your control button in your keyboard and then selecting two objects. We have one, then I give here a radius 15, and then later on I select my object and I go to mirror and I'm making it mirror about on this line. Later on I do select two objects and go to circular sketch pattern. I copy that 4 times and then at the end you will have something like this. Last thing will be placing a circle outside of this geometry, sketch, and then converting to construction geometry and then clicking Control while it's pressed, selecting two objects and saying this is tangent and then giving here 100 value. I'm not going to use this base sketch. I'm going to open on top plane a new sketch and convert here everything and giving a radius now. It is looking fine. Maybe radius can be a little bit smaller. I forget what was in my original model. It's good, 7.5 good, and we can just hide the original one. And on front plane, I'm going to create a sketch. I do click there and say sketch, pressing out space and looking normal to our plane. Here I do create a line and later on I do create one arc and I will create one more line. To be able to give it tangency, here I need an extra line, that's why I added there. This is 20 and this is radius 75. It is fully defined. It is okay to be outside of my model. We are not that much interested in the ending point because we will make it rim. Our sketch tree is active and we just go surfaces, Revolve Surface, and this is Revolve Access. Once we are done with that, we just choose our sketch tool and a split, projection. This is our sketch and this is our surface, and then we break our surface. Later on, this unnecessary part can move. Not that much important. We look from top plane and we open their sketch. It can be good to see our first sketch. Here I'm going to make an offset of 4, not chain, offset 4, and later I'm going to combine this point with the origin and make this construction geometry. Now I want to hide my original geometry. Here I do have a construction geometry and then one here circle. This is diameter 5. From this point to this point, distance is 20 in diameter, sorry. Once you are done with that, we're just going to create here one line and another here, making them construction. We select both these objects while it's Control pressed, and we go mirror, and it will be mirror about in this axis. And we say now here we have 120-degree angle, and same operation here. The object is selected and 120-degree angle. And now the rest can gone. Yeah, the rest we just trim it. And then later on a spline between two objects. We create a spline. I'm a little bit playing with them. Here I press my control while it's pressed. Again, I will select two objects. Select 1, 2, tangent, and this one again tangent. And then the last operation, giving our tangency value. This is 20. This is also 20. And then making a mirror about this axis. That's good. And now simply we can make a split curves, split line, projection. Our sketch selected, and now this will be selected. This is our face. Once you are done with that, you break surface, and we just select this one. It's just a delete face here, delete face, and select the area that you want to delete, and the first delete option should be active. I'm going to show my sketch here again. Yes. As you know, we have here some points in our sketch. By the help of these points, we are going to create some planes, and then later on there we will create some sketches again. Point 1, point 2, and top plane. Between that 2 points, normal to top, we create a sketch, we create a plane, and again same operation. 1, 2, and top plane. Good. Plane 1, and we go there, and between the 2 points we create an arc. This is 3, and done. And this is sketch, and that 2 point again. This is radius 15. Simply to sketch operation, and planes can be hidden now. As if you look, you will see something like that. You can add much more control points. After this operation, we go fill surface. This is our boundary edges. Once you complete, it will show here a new surface, and then constraint curves will be our two curve, which will define our form. In fact, the first one was boundary, and the constraint curves our form. When you say OK, this nice operation will be created there. Now we can click origin and top plane, and then create an axis. After this operation, we go features, circular pattern. First we should make a mirror on right plane, mirror. This is going to be mirrored, and these two objects will be now circular pattern. Direction will be our axis. These are bodies. Select our surface bodies and select OK. Now everything circular patterned. We go surfaces, trim surface. Mutual should be active, and one is this, and then the other ones except the first one that we delete surface will be selected. Keep selection will be this, and then unnecessary surfaces over there will be removed. Everything is okay. Now we are going to make a knit surface. Knit surface will combine all different bodies. As you see, we here having except the forms, 8 bodies, 1 body, and then with forms we have total 9 body, and we will knit everything. And we select OK. It is looking nice now. What we are going to do now is just offset first, offset 1 upwards. I made an offset. I'm just going to hide new offset, and then I will look from top and create a sketch. I will use split line under split line that sketch with radius 1. I will make an offset, and I will say 1.5 inwards. Here we have, oh, I didn't notice that we have one missing surface. Let's fix it. So sketch and 7.5. I hope we will not have some problems. I think it will be, yeah, that's good. Everything here. On top plane we create a sketch. Under split line 1 there is sketch 2, the one with radiuses. Offset with 1.5 distance inwards. Operation is done, and we go split line and select the surface, and with projection we break our surface again, because I'm going to use these two surfaces, this surface and the outer edge, to create a new set of surfaces. We go before go there, right click, select tangency, ruled surface, normal to surface. I do create here 1 mm height, as you see here, and then later on I do click outer edge and right click, select tangency, ruled surface, out. We change the direction. If you see here, we have now a nice group of surfaces, and this should be gone. And I'm going to hide my main body. We have two groups of ruled surface, 16 and 16, the first one and the second one. I'm going to choose between 1 and 16 and knit surface. It is good to knit them, because too many surfaces will be difficult to select each time all of them. And I'm going to knit this time the one which is inside. At the end I have my first surface, and the ruled surface is the last one that I create, and one offset. Offset also will be used now. We go trim surfaces, mutually active, and I select the ruled surfaces, which is what was inside, not outside, and I select the offset one, and remove selection will be active, and I will send this unnecessary part. Once you are done with that, you will have a surface like this. Now we have 4 surface bodies, and I will create my center object. Firstly, I create here one line, and then align more. We create here one arc and here a line. This is the line for tangency operation, tangent. 7.5 and 2.75. Once it is done, the dimensioning, I'm going to make a revolve here, and we have this new surface here, trim surface. This 2 is selected, and then remove will be active, inside part, and then the other extension of radius will be gone. That arc, not radius in fact. And then after this operation, that 2 surfaces knitted. And now we can make a knitting surface, and we select everything, and we say OK. And at the end, we have only one surface now. Let's give then our radius operation, fillet operation. First will be 0.75. This total surface will be radius. And then second operation will be here again. And now we will say radius 1.25. And after this operation, everything perfectly will be reduced. If you change, yeah, it's looking nice, and it's not that much complicated, but there was a lot of steps. I hope you could follow my steps. If we look back what we have done, first we create the sketch, and then we make a revolve, and then we made a copy of first sketch. We only added there our radiuses, and then operation for deleting unnecessary area, and we made first split. This was our boundary, and after this operation we made a delete phase, and we get rid of that area, and 2 plane is created with the help of that points, which was in our sketch first. If you have a point there, you break that point and surface break effect to your surface. And then we made a surface fill, a mirror, and then we create an axis, and we made circular pattern and surface trims with new surface status, and then we made a knit and an offset we made here, and after this offset we break surface secondly, and 2 real surface with the outer contour and a new added surface, and then we get rid of this area which was inside, and then we knit all real surfaces operations. If you look, 2 set of surface, and then trim operation was done, and a surface revolve after a trim again, and surface knitting was done again. Now in the last operation we combine everything here, and then other operation was just queuing fillets, and then model is complete. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, please do make comment and hit the like button. If you do search other surfaces examples, please do visit my channel. You will find there enough material. See you in another video.